I really want to start by saying the zone of interest it's kind of good. In fact, when I say kind of good, I mean it's fantastic. So I want to jump right on in. I have so many questions for you, but what was it like actually reading the script for this for the first time? Because it's not. There's so much that happens off camera and the use of sound. And I'm just curious what it's like reading the script for the first time and seeing what Jonathan was going for.
Reading the script for the first time was amazing. It was a great script. And in the script, all the noises you hear is written down in the script. So not exactly everything, but you have a vision. If you read the script, you have a vision for what John wants to do. And for me, the starting coming into this project was funny because I had to do a selfie to describe myself and why I'm becoming an actor without knowing the script, without knowing the potential role, only knowing it's a new project of Jonathan Glazer, and I grew up with Jonathan's work without knowing that the director's name is Jonathan Glazer, but I know the music videos, some of the commercials he did. And then I did this selfie, and then I met John for the first time in a pub in London together with his longtime friend Jim Wilson, and then he shares with me his vision, his thoughts. He shares with me what could be the potential role in it, and photos in his investigation. And then I read the script for the first time, and I was really impressed because it reminds me of the script when I read The White Ribbon. I played the school teacher in White Ribbon, and when I read the script from The White Ribbon, there were no questions, and here too. But he changed the script. We worked because of the COVID situation. We had to postpone the whole project for 1 year, and then we had a lot of conversations about the script. That knowing, okay, Sandra and me will be this couple, and then what could be a good situation, what is not a good situation. Then we changed the script, or he changed with us the script.
Can I ask, do you think that COVID made the project even better?
I think so. For me personally, because I had to learn horseback riding, because that was important for the part, and I had 1 year more, and that was great. And to have this preparation and to know this will be a very intense shooting, because the set, the garden, the set design it's amazing from Chris Oddy, and the shooting with 10 cameras simultaneously and so on, and to prepare for this character, for this project. For me, it was even better than it was postponed for 1 year.
One of the things that you mentioned just now about the cameras, and I wanted to get specific about that, it was a very unusual way that you shot the film. Can you let people know about that unusual way? And what was it like as an actor when you're in a set, but there's nobody really around? It's just the actors.
That was a luxury situation without technical interruptions or something, because I hate this in the normal shooting process, because you are in a moment, in a feeling, and then you have to interrupt and stop this and then come back, because here we had the luxury situation. We had a lot of time, and the cameras were hidden in the house, in the garden, and it was allowed to play in the house and at the same time in the garden. Sometimes we shot scenes simultaneously. I was in a room with the commandants, Sandra was in a room with her friends, and I hear the voice of the other scene, and that was crazy, and it was great, and it was helpful to find the naturality for the situations and for our characters too. And even outside, we had the riding scene with my son. It was a great area, I think, 2 kilometers, and there were 10 cameras hidden, and we had from trot to gallop, and it was amazing. It feels real in this moment. It was not acting, so that was really helpful.
I'm fascinated how so many different directors work in different ways, and yet, and they all work. There's no right method to making a movie.
Absolutely. And I think here, John, it was important for John, the observing thing. We observe the family. We're looking through the window to the family. And this system was really helpful for this, because we don't see the characters in a big shot. We don't follow them. We observe them. And that was great, because we don't know what angle will be the final angle or something. And that was great. It was, I don't care. That was really, really great to know. I'm not an actor who's looking into the monitor after a shoot and, I have to look sexy or something. That's not important for me. This is the director's decision. And here it was great for us. We don't know which angle, and I think it was a luxury and helpful situation for us.
I definitely want to talk about what it was like for you watching the film for the first time, because he does things in the final version, which I don't know if it was in the script. The way that it starts is an unusual beginning. There are other unusual things, and his exceptional use of sound and what's off screen and using the audience's imagination is a very powerful tool in this film.
For me, it was, I was really surprised when I saw the movie for the first time. And I was really thrilled and impressed at the same time, and it was uncomfortable for me to watch too. And we haven't heard the noises or the sounds. We haven't seen the camp. We shoot the first part of the movie, the summer part, very close to the original camp and very close to the original house, Höss house. But all these, I think there's a second movie. If you close your eyes, you see a different movie, and this is really amazing. And I was really impressed about that, and really overwhelmed that it works. So, because if you're shooting a movie with this idea or with this vision, you don't know if it works, but to realize it works, that was really great. And Sandra and me, we were in a little small cinema in Leipzig, her hometown, and with her dog. We were together. The dog is the dog in the movie. It was a premiere for the dog to see the movie for the first time. And especially, you said the beginning or the end. In the script, the beginning or the end were different than what we see in the movie. And I think after the cleaning woman come back to Rudolf Höss and he getting down the stairs, it's a genius cut, I would say. And Sandra and me, we said, wow, when we saw the movie for the first time, and this moment especially. And we felt, okay, this is a really unique movie. Yeah. And,
for sure. I definitely have to talk to you about working with Sandra, because she is so fantastic in the movie and is so disturbed. Such an evil person. What was it like actually collaborating with her? Because she's having a very good year also.
She has a great year. And I'm so happy for her, and I hope give her all the awards.
She's fantastic in both films.
Both films. What a year! And she's an incredible and inspiring actress for me, and an incredible human being too. And we worked together for the first time years ago in Jessica Hausner's movie Amour Fou. And I played Heinrich von Kleist, and she was my cousin, and we had two very, very funny scenes. And we felt for the first time there's a connection between us, and we're becoming friends, and it was very helpful for this specially movie and to making this movie. And I think the key moments for me were the conversations with her and with John, we had a lot of conversations, and that was really helpful to create the characters and to know, yes, they do evil things, but they are normal human beings. And I think this is the most important thing. If you watch the movie, you realize, okay, human beings do incredible, horrible things to other human beings. And I think this is, for me, the main message. And yeah.
So one of the things, though, is that every actor I speak to, like making a movie is like a marathon. So what was it like inhabiting this character and playing this for a period of time for you?
It was really intense. I had this beautiful haircut for 2 years. And to Christmas, my family was really thankful. No, for me, it was really intense because there are things in my subconscious, I have to deal with it. And sometimes I had the feeling it's an easy situation. It's not difficult to do this now, to have a birthday party or have a dinner with the family or something. But making this movie, creating this character with this historical context, the responsibility towards the victims, all these things, and now watching this movie and be overwhelmed, and there's a lot of things. It was a really intense, sometimes difficult journey for me, but I'm really grateful and really proud to be a part of this masterpiece.
Oh, no, the film is fantastic. I'm just about out of time with you. So I want to ask you one question, but I want to look at the camera and say, this is a spoiler. So stop watching now if you have not seen the movie, because I'm asking something specifically about the film. Do not watch this part unless you have seen the movie.
Rudolf Höss is dead. No.
I am curious, though, did Jonathan tell you when he is throwing up why? Or did you decide for yourself why? Is it because you can interpret it a few different ways? And I'm just curious your take on it.
For me personally, we talked a lot about this, and I was really afraid to do this scene because I hate to throw. And then I think the last time I was throwing, it's 20 years or 25 years ago. And I realized, okay, John likes method acting and to find the reality. And I was really afraid of that. And we had a lot of conversations, and there is an inspiration for the scene, for every scene. And he had some notes and memories of people who worked in the Höss house. For me, this scene is a battle the body against the mind, but he don't realize his guilt. He thinking, okay, I wash my hands, but the blood stays at his hands. And I think you see a battle, but he don't realize what's going on. And this is my interpretation, but totally. I hope that the people have different interpretations, because, and even if you watch the end of the movie and you see this master cut going into the future, coming back in the past, and what's going on? What's his thoughts? We don't know it.
But that's what I mean. Like one of the things I really loved about it is that it's open to the audience to decide what is Jonathan doing in this scene, because you can play it like that the character is having what you just said. You can play it like, is he getting a glimpse of the future and reacting to it? Like there's
I don't think so, that he realized that. And even if you hear his original voice in the Nuremberg trial, you can hear it at YouTube. It's a high voice, and it's a voice not of a perpetrator, it's a voice of a bureaucrat and a prisoner. And he talks every detail. He tell every detail in this trial, but he never said, it's my guilt. He said, I have to do it. It was my work. So, and this is horrible.
Disturbing. I really want to say seriously, congrats on your amazing work in this film.
Thank you so much.
For being part of such an incredible movie. And thank you for stopping by TIFF. And I wish you nothing but the best.
Thank you so much. Thank you.